Just letting them know that you'll be translating.
Yes, in the case
Okay.
of meeting. It's not even 3 o'clock yet either.
No, it's still very early.
Ryan, I see that I was receiving different invitations for different meetings, like the office meeting for Sarasota, for Orlando. It's because everything is going to be in Zoom in the same calendar?
Yeah, I guess the decision was made to put things in the same calendar.
Or everybody's going to be receiving those meetings also?
Yes.
Really? But those meetings are for those offices. That's weird.
I know. I don't know exactly why, but that's what's happening.
Luz, sé que estás ahí. Todavía estoy esperando que me conteste Miami. Me he tratado de comunicar con ellos ya varias veces hoy y no lo he podido lograr. So te contesto en tan pronto me respondan. Tengo a las chicas de aquí en eso también, ¿ok?
Brian understood all that.
Hicimos el listing para este chico de mañana.
5549 5549 1875. Don't connect audio, turn off my video. Remember my name for future meetings.
Hey, Floor.
Sorry about that.
Floor, you're not showing your face. There's your beautiful face. It's good to see you. No, I can't hear you now.
I'm right here. I'm sending you a hug.
I'm sending you a hug back.
Hello, everybody. We are here at the office. Si nos quieren venir a visitar. Ryan, let's start the meeting. Hi, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. We're going to be teaching a class about YouTube. But before that, I just want to give you some updates, guys. If you haven't paid the MLS, you only have until the end of this month to pay your MLS. Please don't wait the last minute, okay? And trainings, all the trainings now, guys, are going to be together with corporate. So you will see all the trainings available in English and Spanish via Zoom in my agent account. And you're gonna be receiving the updates every day if you sign in for it, okay? What is the other update? Okay, if you want to reserve the room here for the closings, we're going to allow only from 8 to 10 people at the same time. And everybody need to use mask if they want to come here. Unemployment, very, very important update about unemployment. Most of the people that do the unemployment application through the new system, the DEO system, are receiving today the PIN number. Okay, I received 3 calls already. And the good thing is that now you can do a line during in the platform, so you don't going to be wasting your time. So you need to do that within 24 hours after you receiving your PIN. So check your emails, okay? Everybody that was waiting for that, check your emails because they will sending the emails today and the PIN number for everybody that didn't have a PIN number before. La gente que aplicó para el unemployment, le están mandando hoy el PIN number y le están mandando un email para que entre y termine de llenar la aplicación. Y le están dando 24 horas para que lo pueda completar. Es muy importante que lo hagan. Ellos completamente reorganizaron el website. Cuando usted entra está completamente diferente y lo ponen en línea. ¿Ok? Y una vez ya usted llega a su turno, puede entrar al sistema y completar su aplicación. Es muy importante que lo hagan hoy. ¿Ok? MLS. That is everything for the updates. Anybody has any questions before we start the meeting? No, then we can start the meeting about YouTube.
All right, sounds good. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a good Tuesday. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. I think that I need to be given permission. Maria, somebody has to give me.
I am.
And then I don't know, Maria, can we record this or is that not
It's
possible?
recording.
Okay, oh, I see it. Sorry, I see it. Okay.
You got permission now.
Okay. Okay, let me just rearrange some screens here. So you should be able to see my browser now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're going to talk today about YouTube. I know some information about YouTube. I'm not an expert at YouTube, but I'm going to walk you through the process of how you would set up a channel. And know that now you can set up multiple channels on one Gmail account. So that's handy. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm logged into my corporate email address, which is powered by Google. But for you, you would want to have a Gmail account set up. You can use your current Gmail address if you'd like, or you can create a Gmail specifically for your YouTube, but there's really no need. If you already have a Gmail address, you can use that to log into YouTube or to your Google. And when you navigate to youtube.com, you're going to come up here to the top right-hand corner, and you're going to want to create a channel. And that allows you to go in and create a channel. So pretty easy. Now it's going to ask me if I want to use my name or if I want a custom name. So that's up to you. That's up to you on what you want.
Kirk, I had a question.
Yes, Milton.
I missed that part when you got when you first started.
Yeah,
Beginning.
where did you create it?
Yeah, so you're going to go right up here to see my little icon right up here.
Oh, on the right hand side, I see it now.
Top right. Yep.
Okay.
You click on my image there, and then on that menu there should be a create a channel button.
Okay, it's because I'm not able to see it. That's why. Okay.
Okay. Can you see my screen though?
Yes, I can see the screen, but it's in the top left side.
Yeah.
And recording is there, and we are not able to see it. Okay.
Got it. Okay. So it's on that top right-hand menu, it's create a channel. So you want to click create a channel, and then it brings you more options here. Okay, so you want to click get started, and then it's going to give you two options. You can use your name for your channel that you have already on your Gmail account, or you can do a custom name. So it's your choice. If you're doing a YouTube channel for your team, then you probably want to use your team name. If you're just going to be doing you and you're going to be the focus of the channel as a realtor, then you might select yourself here. For me, I'm going to do a custom name. So I'm going to select here. And now I'm going to name my channel. I am just going to do this for test purposes. So I'm going to do La Rosa Realty Test YouTube. So I know that I can come back and delete this later. Okay. So I'm going to check that I understand. And then I'm going to click create. and now my channel is created, but it wants me to fill in my information on my channel. So I have Canva opened. Okay, I'm sure that you guys have seen me teach. Many of you have seen me teach Canva before. So I'm going to go into Canva. I've just logged in. It's a free account. You can make a free Canva account, and I'm going to type in YouTube to see what designs they have. And they do have designs preset. So I'm going to see what the YouTube icon is. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to make sure that it's the font, La Rosa Realty font. And then we can just download this really quickly. This is probably not what this is not what I would do if I was actually doing it, but this is just test or example. So I'm just kind of showing you how you can do this all yourself, basically. I'm going to click download. Just going to download as a PNG from Canva. And then that's going to download directly to my computer. So it's downloaded directly to my computer, and then I'm going to go back over to YouTube, and I'm going to upload the picture. And it should be in my downloads folder. And there it is. I'm going to open that up. It's going to put it there. So I've created my profile picture for my YouTube channel. And then you would type a description. So for you, for real estate, you would type a short bio about yourself or your team. Make sure that, remember, when you're starting any kind of social media and you're going to be advertising your services as a real estate agent, that you need to list your brokerage. So for this one, you could have, you know, powered by La Rosa Realty Kissimmee. So make sure you're adding that and that it's clear that you are with La Rosa Realty Kissimmee and that they are your brokerage. Okay. You can add your website here. I'm just going to type in joinlarosa.com. And then you could add your social media links. So I'll add a few of them. So this way that when people visit your YouTube channel, they can also visit your other social media. I'm going to click Save and Continue. Okay, so now your channel is set up. So it's really as easy as that. So now the channel is good to go, and you can start uploading videos now if you wanted to. But I'm going to come over here and I'm going to customize the channel a little bit more. So up here at the top, there was that Customize Channel button. And so now you have the ability to add channel art if you want to, and I would if I were you, because you want to make sure that it's branded. You'll see here that the social media and the website links, they're right here. Remember, we typed those in when we were setting this up. So they're going to be right there. I'm going to go ahead and click Add Channel Art. So this is where you're going to drag your channel art in, but it gives you the sizes. So if you need to know what size it should be, and there's also, you shouldn't have a file more than 6 megabytes. But the nice thing about having Canva is we can go right over here to Canva. We're going back to Canva. I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to type in the search on Canva, YouTube, and it brings up channel art. And it's going to give me a canvas in Canva specifically for that YouTube channel art, so we can customize it. So I'm going to pick one here. I'm just going to pick this one. I'm going to change it slightly here. So this canvas here, the size of it is exactly what YouTube wants it to be. So we don't have to worry about resizing. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna go ahead and add the La Rosa Realty logo. And once again, if you wanted to, you could put your image. So remember last time I took an image of Maria's. I'm gonna do the same again. I'm gonna pick the right one that she prefers. Don't let me pass it.
It's right there.
It's right there. But maybe I'm gonna give this a frame, probably. Actually, no, I want to go to frames. All right, we will give this some kind of frame here. And we're just doing this as an example. I'm just showing you some of the things you can do with Canva. You, of course, would probably spend a little bit more time. You'd probably want to add your name, but this is the channel art. So now we're going to download this.
How you mix both?
Say it again.
How you mix both together?
You mean grab them both?
Yes.
I just dragged. So I clicked down and then I drag over.
And then they mix both.
And then it grabs them and then I can move them around and then I can take the corner and when I make them bigger, they both get bigger or smaller.
Oh, okay.
And up here, you can group them together. So when I press group, now when I select any part, they always stay together.
Okay.
And then if I want to, I can lock it in place. Excuse me. So if I'm happy with where they are, I can lock it. See how the little lock button is right here?
Okay.
And now when I try to click on it and move it, it doesn't go anywhere until I unlock it. So it just helps you with your design. Once you figure out where you want something to be, you can lock it and then it'll stay there so you don't accidentally move it. Okay. So that design was downloaded just like the logo was. So now I'm going to drag it over here. So it doesn't look best on the desktop. I would probably play around a little bit with this a little bit more, and it doesn't look the best on mobile. It's giving you a preview here of what exactly it'll look like, whether it's on the TV, desktop, or mobile. I'm actually gonna go back and fix it just to show you. So it's kind of, well, actually I can adjust the crop, so let's do that. Let's see if we can get it a little bit better. So that's a little bit better. And so that shows a little bit better now. It's more centered and lined up. So we're good with that. You could come back to Canva and change it slightly if you wanted to, but I'm gonna select. And so now the channel art is there. So now you're on your way basically to uploading videos at this point. So if we come up here, we can go to upload video. And you're gonna drag and drop video in here. I don't know what video I have, if I have any video. I have a video of Joe, so I'm just gonna drag that in there. So now it's gonna upload the video. And so you're gonna create the title for your video, Okay, you're going to do a description. It's important to write a description here because this helps with SEO. So this helps with people finding your video. So if you're talking about a house in a specific neighborhood, then you want to type in the details about that property or about what you're talking about. Remember that when you set up this YouTube channel, you can connect it to your what's it called? CirclePix. You can connect it to your CirclePix. And when you get a listing, when you put a listing into MLS, it will automatically, once you connect your YouTube, it'll automatically create a video from CirclePix and put it on your YouTube, and you don't have to do anything. So it's important to get this YouTube channel set up so you can start getting those videos once you have a listing. Flora, are you happy about that? Do you do that right now, Flora? Or you haven't done it? She can't unmute herself. Can you unmute yourself?
I haven't done it, but I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of things with CirclePix, and I think that is amazing, an amazing feature. And I do have my YouTube channel for a little while. I was trying to play around while you were creating it, and I realized that I do have my YouTube channel for a long time. I just have to tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, update it. Yeah,
So
but make sure.
how you connect it? When you said that when you have YouTube channel, then it's gonna connect your listing directly to the YouTube?
Correct.
How?
So you need to go in.
Broker, can I do that? Can I connect all the listings to the YouTube channel for the office? The video is gonna do it itself, or I'm going to do a video for it?
It's going to do it by itself.
And what is the video there? The pictures that is in the
Correct. So whatever you put to MLS is how it creates the video.
Okay.
So that's why I tell agents now it's really important to have nice pictures on your properties, because if they're not very nice cell phone pictures, it lives on. So by you hiring a photographer or getting it professionally done, it builds your portfolio, because this stuff lives on the internet. Because even after, and your name is attached to it, right? Your name is attached to that property that you listed for forever now, because that video gets uploaded, and unless you delete it, it's going to stay there even after the property's sold. So basically, those videos can become part of your portfolio when you go into a listing presentation. You can show them your YouTube channel and say, "This is what I do for my clients. Every listing of mine, no matter the price point, gets a video and goes on my YouTube channel," and et cetera, et cetera. So having a YouTube channel is nice. It's like a billboard that lives on forever, that as long as you're typing in the description and people can find it, it lives on forever with you. So it's really important to get this set up and have those listings from CirclePix automatically get a video. And it's really easy. Once you get your CirclePix account and you go in your CirclePix account, you just click the link YouTube, and you just have to be signed in to your YouTube channel, and it links it. It's very simple, very simple. So, but you can upload your own videos too. So you don't have to have it connected to CirclePix. You can upload your own, just like what we did here. So we've typed the description. Then we get a choice of what we want to do for the thumbnail. Okay. So look at this. These thumbnails of Joe are kind of funny looking, right? So these aren't the best thumbnails. So I'm going to show you what I do sometimes. So I'm going to open up this video real quick on my screen. You probably can't see it yet, but let me share my whole screen with you. Hold on. Okay, so now you should be able to see my whole screen. And so now I've opened up this video of Joe, and I'm going to drag to a spot that I like. How about this one where he's pointing? So it kind of, his eyes are closed though. There we go. All right, so it's kind of interesting because he's pointing at his face, and people are going to be like, well, what is he talking about? He looks very animated. So what I'm going to do is, for me on my computer, I'm just going to screen capture. So you want to screen capture this When I do this on my Mac, it just saves it to my desktop when I screen capture. So I went ahead and took a picture of that. And now I'm going to go into, back into Canva. I'm going to close these out here. And I'm going to do YouTube thumbnail. So we want to select YouTube thumbnail. Remember, we just want to search. Wherever Canva has that search bar, you want to type in YouTube, and it gives you all the different options for YouTube. And I'm going to select YouTube thumbnail. Okay, so it gives you all of these different, basically thumbnails for your videos. So I'm going to pick one for us here. So I selected one. And now I can customize it. I don't know why it has multiple pages. I'm gonna delete these pages, and now I'm gonna upload that image that I just took a picture of. So there it is in my recent files. I'm dragging it over and uploading it in. And then I'm gonna replace this picture with Joe. I'm gonna change some of these things here. I'm gonna change the green to, let's do yellow. No, we'll do blue. We'll stick with La Rosa colors. Blue, and then maybe I'll change this to yellow. You can change the text. And let's just say test video. So now we have it branded. And you could throw in a logo here if you wanted to. Folders, I'm gonna go to my logos here. And then I change the transparency because I want this in the background. So it's just kind of like a watermark in the background. So I just change the transparency. Okay, so we're good. I'm fine with this. We're gonna download this. Okay, so now we're gonna upload a thumbnail. It looks like we have to verify our account before we can. We have to verify our account because this is a new account. It wants you to verify it before you can do a thumbnail. So I am gonna verify the account really quickly with my cell phone. And we are gonna do, it's coming into my cell phone. Basically, YouTube sent me a verification code, so I'm just gonna verify, and then it's gonna allow us to upload the thumbnail. So unfortunately now, I'm gonna, why won't it save as a draft? See if I can go back. Okay, now I can upload the thumbnail. So see, now it changes the thumbnail. So when somebody searches for the video and your video matches their search criteria, it's gonna show this thumbnail instead of the other one. So you can customize the thumbnail. A lot of people customize their thumbnails. You can now customize thumbnails on Facebook as well. So it's great to be able to customize that because it gets people's attention. It's probably not the best one to grab your attention. You can get more creative. Sometimes I like to put borders around to make it pop out a little bit more, but you can change the thumbnail to make it a little bit more appealing to people to click. You can add this to a playlist. So I could create a playlist. So let's just do a playlist. I'm just gonna do test playlist, make it public, create. And then I'm gonna select test playlist. And now that video is gonna go into that playlist. And there's more options for you as well. So you can add tags. You could tag real estate, home for sale, whatever you want to tag. Oh, I guess that didn't work. Okay, so we would make those tags. You would select the language that it's in. You would select closed caption things. You don't have to do anything with that unless you do want to get specific with closed captions. You can actually set the recording date if you want to give more information, and the video location. You can tag a location. So let's just we can put Celebration, Florida. I'm not sure if tagging it really helps it to be more visible, but possibly it does. I really don't know much about that part. Okay. And you can choose to allow comments or not, and you can sort those comments by top or newest. And then in video elements, you can add an end screen and you can add cards. These help people discover more of your content. Okay, so you would want to start adding these once you have more videos, and at the end of your video, you might add an end screen so that as they finish the video, they have options to view more of your videos. So that's where you would add those into the video. I'm not going to go through that. That's a little bit more advanced. And then next, visibility. This is how you want to set it to be published. So you could have it private. So only you and people you choose can see your video. You could have it unlisted, okay? But then anyone with the video link would be able to see the video. So if you wanted to hide something from YouTube search, but you still wanted to send the link out to people to view it, you could do unlisted or public. Most people are gonna select public. You can set it as a premiere. So if you wanna build up hype around the release of a video, maybe you're doing a video talking to new home buyers and you kind of want to create an event around it, you could do that. You could set it as a premiere, and then we would go to, if you leave it like that, then it would go right into a premiere. If we clicked publish, then it would start as a premiere. To me, there's not really a point for that. It's where we go and schedule that we want to do that. So let's say that I want to build up hype around the video, and on June 8th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we're going to set a premiere, and then a page would be created for the video, and there would be kind of like a countdown. It would let people know that that video is going to premiere at a certain time and a certain date, and then you could market that specific link in that video. So Facebook does the same thing now, where they have premieres for you as well. So it's a lot of Facebook. You'll notice Facebook and YouTube are kind of trying to beat each other out in terms of, you know, getting people to stay on their certain websites. They both are creating great features for you to really market and build awareness around your videos with all those tools, and with them kind of competing to see who has the best really video platform. Okay, so then I could schedule that. I'm going to show you what it looks like. If I just published it now, it would just go to a standard video page that everyone's seen on YouTube. But I'm going to actually schedule this one. So when I click schedule, it gives me the link. So I can copy that link. I can open up a new tab and I can paste that in. And so this is what it looks like. It gives me that screen. It's not a video yet because remember we set it to be a premiere, and the premiere is in 5 days. It tells how much longer to the premiere, okay, and what date and time the video will premiere. It gives us that thumbnail image that we created. That's why this is kind of important, because you could put some more information on here, make it look more appealing. You know, I did this really quickly, so you could spend a little bit more time on it or get a different template. You can also set a reminder. So when someone clicks set reminder, they're going to get reminded when that video launches, okay? And then there's going to be a chat associated with it as well, okay? So people who come for the premiere will be able to chat about what's happening. So this is best when it's like a video that's 5 minutes or longer, maybe a 10 or 20-minute video, if you're going to make a video that long, because then people might chat. So kind of similar to what Facebook has. It's a little bit easier for chat on Facebook because everyone's on Facebook all the time. But there will be a chat for your premiere. Okay, so that's what it looks like. This is basically going to always be the link to your video now. Okay, so you always have this link. Even after the premiere is over, you can still send people to this link, and that's where it's going to live now. I want to show you something else that's really cool. So you'll see now, this is our YouTube channel. We do have a video uploaded. It's marked as a premiere. You can see it here on our channel. All right, but it's just a premiere, so people know that it's coming, okay? So another thing that's really cool is making a YouTube URL that basically automatically subscribes somebody to your YouTube channel, which is kind of clever. So this is what you need to add. So this is our, let me get back here, sorry. This is our YouTube channel. This is the link to our YouTube channel, okay? So I am going to leave it there, but I'm gonna add this to the end. See this question mark sub underscore confirmation equals 1. You're gonna wanna add that. And then when I click enter,
Brian, that was a dot at the end. Do we drag that?
You don't have to add the dot. Okay, so see how what is up there in this field here? This is exactly how it was. You just add this, the question mark sub, and you can just write this down right now or take a picture of it, because whatever your YouTube channel is, you're gonna add that to the end. So I can take this link, I can put it in my website as my YouTube channel link, and when you put it as your YouTube channel link, wherever you put your YouTube channel link, and when somebody clicks on it, it takes them exactly to this screen. And it says, confirm channel subscription. Are you sure you want to subscribe to La Rosa Realty Test YouTube? And then they clicked, hopefully, they're gonna click subscribe, okay? Because then they don't even have to press a button. All they have to do, except for the subscribe, they don't have to look for a subscription button. You basically give it to them right then and there. So this is just kind of a trick for you to use to hopefully get some more subscribers. And if you already have a YouTube channel and you have your YouTube channel links out there, this is a great little thing to add to that link, so that when people click over to your YouTube channel, they're presented with this channel subscription button. And then I can just press subscribe. I can't subscribe to myself. So, and that's it. Because if, let's see what this looks like when I go incognito.
Questions. I see that you can make that channel private or public. If you do it a private, can you go back and put it public? Or if you do it public, can you go back and put it private?
I believe so. I think that you can definitely change it back and forth. You can change your videos back and forth, and you can change your channel back and forth, public and private. Remember, Facebook though is tightening up. Facebook is different, but Facebook is tightening up on some of the things that they're doing. I think we might have talked about that in the Facebook when we talked about Facebook groups last time. Facebook groups is now, if you are private now, soon you won't be able to turn it into a public group. And they might have already changed that rule already, because basically they're thinking about people's privacy. So when someone enters a private group, they generally know that it's private and they want to keep their privacy. Facebook is basically allowing you to not open it up to be public, because then it would be infringing on that person's privacy, if that makes any sense, because they go from a private group to a public group, you know, and so it just kind of infringes on privacy. It's kind of a stretch, I know, but that's what the route Facebook has decided to go. So pretty soon, once you create a private Facebook group, you won't be able to change it to a public. It'll have to say private, and you would have to create a new one that is public, if that makes any sense. Okay, but this little button is this little, you know, call to action is nice, because it highlights that you want them to subscribe, because if not, they would have to actually click over here, over on subscribe. They might get sidetracked over here by having this link up here, you know, taking them to this link. They are basically, and it does it on mobile too. So if they're coming over on their mobile device, it prompts them to, as well, to subscribe on their mobile device. So just a cool trick that I think is nice. You might as well use it to get more subscribers. All right. So, I mean, that's basically it. Like I said, you definitely want to connect your circle pics to this for sure, because it's going to be a great way for you to be active with YouTube without even having to do much. So, yes, Flora.
How do you do that? Like the little bell that comes on the top that says when we put a new video, it will notify all the people that are subscribed to my channel that there is a new video.
So people who are subscribed to your channel, and they would need to press a little notification button to get notified every single time. And so you want to, when you're doing your videos, you want to tell people to click that button. So let me see if I can get a good example here. Okay, so let's just do this one, this top viral talent. So we're going to this channel and we click subscribe, and then you want to ask your viewer or your subscribers to click this notification bell, and they would click all. And then now every single time that a post or a video gets uploaded, they're going to get a notification I think by email. And then also if they have the app installed, they're going to get it on their phone too. So every single time. So there's things that you can do in the editing process. I'm not going to talk about the editing process right now. I'm not equipped to really teach the editing process, but you'll see YouTubers, they will draw attention in their videos with graphics. They'll draw attention to hit the notification bell to be notified of my new videos. So you want to say that verbally. If you're going to be a regular on YouTube and you're going to do that, you will want people to subscribe and then hit the notification bell to get updates on all of your videos. So that's important because you want those repeat views and repeat visitors to come back. So you need to say that verbally to them, ask them for that. It's important to ask for that. Just like when you're doing a video on Facebook, it's important to ask for shares and for likes, because that helps you grow your reach with your Facebook. But the same goes for YouTube. You want people to hit that subscribe button, and then you want them to come up here to this bell and get notified about all videos, if that makes sense.
I think from our point of view, when we add a video, let's say that we have a listing on 123 Main Street, and that person has already liked our channel, and then we get a listing on 345 Broadway Street, then that person automatically will get a notification that, oh, Floro already listed another property, let me look at it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, as long as they have the notifications turned on.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that's why it's important. That's something that CirclePix is not going to do for you. They're going to create a very, it's cookie cutter. It's very formulated. Okay, we're just going to pull the images from MLS. It's not going to be very creative, but it's still nice to have. Where you would want to kind of make up for that is doing your own videos. You know, you could do discussion topics on real estate. Same thing you would think about doing on Facebook. You would carry it over to YouTube. And look, you could be doing similar content on YouTube and use it on Facebook, and vice versa. If you're already doing videos on Facebook, then you could be doing the videos on YouTube. But you know, it's extremely important, I think, nowadays to get in that mindset of how am I going to use video, because you know, Maria and I were talking earlier today, and work is changing. Like this whole COVID has changed, and it pushed us in a totally forward, you know, probably it's pushed us forward probably like 5 or 10 years just in this time, because everyone realizes they can work from home. They can really work from their phone. They can really work from their laptop. They don't have to go into the office. Okay. People still will, but now they know. And I think that video is more important. You don't have to have a physical meeting. You can have Zoom. You know, we can do all these things. You know, I know a lot of people are tired of it right now because they want that human interaction. But I think that a lot of the things that we've been doing will stick around because it's cost effective. It's much more cost effective, and it's easier. It's more time effective too. You know, I get way more done right now than I've ever been able to get done before. So just think about ways that you can get more done too. And one of the ways is video, because you're putting across a message, you're investing in yourself, because that video is always going to live there. People are going to come to you. If you build a routine and you are consistent, people are going to come to you and come to your videos, and they're going to, when they see you have all those videos, they're going to say, oh wow, they know what they're doing. So, and it doesn't take much time. You can also go live on YouTube. So that's another important thing to note. You don't have to go in and like record and edit everything. You can just go live. If you want to be extremely candid and you just want to share information, you can go live. So when I go up here to this add button, I can click go live. And you can go live on YouTube.
Where? I'm sorry, I didn't see it.
Yep, I'll show you again. Let me change tab.
What would be the benefit of that, Brian, of going live on YouTube versus?
So my thought process, one of the things that, you know, I've thought about over the last 6 weeks is when you go live, you don't have to set up a camera specifically. You don't have to go to a location. You don't have to hire an editor. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is plan out, am I going to have a guest that I'm going to talk to, or am I just going to talk directly to the camera? And you are just producing videos yourself. You're just doing it yourself, and you're removing all of those limitations that people put on themselves. So a lot of people say, oh, I don't want to do video until I know I can, you know, find the right editor.
15 pounds.
Yes, well, that's true too. I don't want to do video till I lose 15 pounds, or I don't want to do video till I find the right editor, or I have the right idea. But when you go live, and if you get used to going live, then it becomes easy. And guess what? If you go live once a week for a month, you have 5 new videos that month. And you didn't do hardly any work. You prepped what you were going to talk about. You do maybe a 15-minute video, even if it's a 15-minute video of you talking about, like I'm talking right now, I'm running my mouth. Like I'm just talking. You could be doing that because you're an expert on your area, on what's happening. You could be doing the same thing. And then at the end of the month, if you're going live once a week, that's 5 videos. That's 5 brand new videos that you didn't have before. And it's 5 pieces of content that make you an authority on something. Does that make sense? So I think that's why it's a great benefit, because you don't have to worry about editing too much. You don't have to wait. So you don't have to film it and then send it to an editor, wait for the video to come back, all that stuff. You don't have to do all that. And people are okay with that, especially when, they can tell if it was live, right? I mean, and then they're more forgiving. They're way more forgiving when it's live because they're like, oh, they're live, So it's easy. You can do it. And so if you're doing that on a weekly basis, look, at the end of the year, what is that? That's like lots of videos.
Yes.
What's 4 times 12?
52 videos at the end of the year, 1 weekly.
That's awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you clicked, where is that? I'm gonna go back to, I think if I press this, yeah. So if I press the little create button up here, the go live button is here, okay? And then when I come back over here, so it's mad at me because it doesn't like the fact that I just created an account. So it takes 24 hours to activate your account for live streaming. Once activated, you can go live instantly. Right now, because we just created this account together, YouTube blocks it because I'm sure spam. I'm sure there's reasons that they block that. But you can basically set up your stream, your webcam, manage everything right here. But remember what I told you last week, or not last week, the week before? Remember how I talked about StreamYard? I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah. You did. Did you do StreamYard?
I did it. I did it wrong. I need your help with
Okay.
customize it, But
Okay.
I have it now. I'm
Good.
getting there.
So listen, if you're really serious about going live and doing these live videos, this is what you need to get, because when I go to destinations, this is all of the different groups that I've connected to StreamYard. And when you pay for StreamYard, you can go live on up to 5 of these pages. So I can't go live on all of the pages that are listed here, but I can go live on 5, up to 5 of them. Either I can go live on 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them, and up to 5 of them. So if I wanted to create a broadcast, and you can either schedule a broadcast or you can go live right now. So if I'm creating a broadcast, let's say I'm going to go on La Rosa Realty. I'm going to go on La Rosa Wellness. And those are the 2 I'm going to go on. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use an example of, I'm going to go on YouTube as well. So we have the La Rosa Co. set up on YouTube. I can set this up to where when I go live, I'm going live to both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So now you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So you're putting your content on Facebook and you're putting it on YouTube, and you're not having to do as much work because you're just doing that 1 video a week. Does that make sense? And you can have guests come in here. So you can put the title, description. I can click schedule for later if I want to. You can schedule up to a week in advance. And that's, I believe, a Facebook rule. I don't know if there's any rules on YouTube, but you can schedule up to a week in advance, which is fine. That's plenty of time. I'll just use, you can use a thumbnail. I'll just use the one that we did with Joe just now. Okay, I'm gonna schedule this for Thursday at 3 o'clock again. and then it's going to customize for each destination. I can create broadcast now, or I can go, if I want to edit how the Facebook post will look, I'll edit that. If I want to edit how the YouTube looks, I can edit that, but I don't have to. It just basically copies the same information I typed before. It copies into them to both. So that's fine. I'm going to just click Create Broadcast. Okay, so now this is a broadcast that is scheduled, okay? I can invite my guest. So if I'm gonna have a guest on this one, say I'm gonna have Maria on as my broker, I'm gonna talk to my broker and we're gonna talk kind of about the office reopening and how is COVID and how's the reopening, and we're gonna have a conversation. Now I can invite her. So when I click invite a guest, I get this link and I'll send her this link and basically tell her, click this link, 15 minutes before 3 o'clock on June 4th so that we can, meet and get ready to go live. So I would just copy that, send it to her in email. Remember, on StreamYard, you can have up to 6 people on screen at once. So you and 5 other people, okay?
How do you customize the thumbnail, I believe it is?
Sure. So I enter the broadcast studio. Now, when you enter, you're not going to go live. So it's fine if you enter the broadcast studio. You'll see me there. I'm going to enter broadcast studio. Okay. Let me switch. So these are my different options here. I'm going to go to brand. I'm going to switch the brand over to...
So you need to go to the broadcast studio in order to do it. Okay.
Yes. Yes. I'm going to go to La Rosa Wellness. This is what I have set up for La Rosa Wellness. So we can change all of this. It's really cool. So we can customize the brand color. What do you want the brand color to be? Maybe you want it to be La Rosa Blue. That's on my agent account. The code under download under logo, the La Rosa color blue is there if you need it. You can change the theme of how things look. And then the logo. So I can add a logo here. And then I can add an overlay. So see, I have different things. I uploaded this La Rosa Wellness overlay, so it's just the logo. But I could have done the logo here. It's just for me, when you do the logo, it's very small, and I wanted something bigger, so I did an overlay. So when I add myself here, you see how the La Rosa Wellness stays there? It's because it's an overlay, and it's an image with a transparent background, so only that logo shows. And I did that in Canva. Now you do have to, in order to download a transparent image in Canva, you do have to have a paid account, but I'll let you Google and figure out how you would do that, but you can do it, okay? So I'm gonna remove myself from there. And then I can have a background, so this background here, okay? I can also share my screen. So if I click share screen, I can select an application window. We'll just go ahead and select this window. And so now this is showing on StreamYard. So this application window is showing, and then I can add my face there. So see, I'm there. I can change it to this view, so my face is smaller, but then whatever I'm showing on my screen is there. If I don't want this logo to show anymore, I just deselect it and the logo goes away. Okay.
How did you share? What did you share in your screen? Just a picture?
I just shared a video. So down here,
Oh,
I can stop sharing, and then I can share screen, and then I can share, like I can share our window.
Okay.
There's our window there. And remember, we can have up to 6 people, okay? But this is a great tool. This is a great tool for going live. So if you want to go live and you're going to go live on a regular basis, I highly recommend that you invest in StreamYard. It's going to help you make really good looking videos because it's going to be all branded. You can brand it towards yourself, and then you really don't have to do any editing. So just something to consider, something to think about. Remember that you can connect also LinkedIn. I haven't tried yet going live on LinkedIn, but you can go live on LinkedIn. These are the different places that you can go live on, okay? So you're probably gonna focus on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn.
So let me ask you this. Are you using YouTube right now, or you just using Facebook for your
We use it for Joe and Dina stuff, La Rosa Co. We do publish to YouTube when we go live. Yeah.
or you do use it YouTube? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say use it because it's going to, YouTube is owned by Google, right? So with search engine optimization, SEO, it's beneficial for you to be putting content on YouTube because Google is going to prefer content from YouTube because it's owned by Google. So it's going to prefer content from YouTube. So that's just a thought to have in mind. That's why I would say go live on both. Okay. Let me show you one more thing. So when we're in that broadcast studio, the comments.
By the way, these videos are going to be in the YouTube channel for La Rosa Realty Kissimmee.
Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah, it's easy. You can do it on Zoom too. You can record anything you want on Zoom, and then you could take that recording and upload it wherever you want. So that's another great thing.
That takes me to my question. Did you guys record the one where we can go, where we can link Facebook conferences?
The one that Brian teach?
Say that again?
The one that Brian was teaching?
Yeah.
Yes, it's recorded.
Okay, is that going to be uploaded?
Send it to you.
Where can I find it?
Nahari can send it to you. We're going to do the page for La Rosa Kissimmee. As soon as it's done, we're going to put everything there, okay?
Now I'm jealous. Now, Brian, I'm going to have a one-on-one with you.
Now it's easier because he can give you a Zoom appointment. And you don't have to drive, and he doesn't have to drive, right, Ryan?
That's right. All right, so I just wanted to note that you can get comments when you're going live on YouTube and Facebook. It's going to bring the comments that are happening on YouTube and Facebook. It's going to bring them into StreamYard, and you're going to be able to see them here. So that's really cool too, because especially if you're doing this all by yourself, it's hard to have different windows open, all this, trying to see what's happening on Facebook while you're live, trying to see what's happening everywhere. Well, with this, you're going to see everything that's happening live right here on your screen.
That wasn't, I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe because I used the account the same day that I paid for it, but I wasn't able to see it there. It was happening in my Facebook, but it wasn't happening here. So I wasn't able to see the comments and things like that.
That's weird.
I don't know what I did wrong.
Huh, that's weird. Why do we have a like? Somebody like this. I need to take this away because somebody actually, Ignacio liked this. Okay. So you'll be able to see the comments coming in. You'll be able to see how many people are watching up here, and you'll be able to see how many people liked it. Okay. So you have a private chat. So
Ignacio Plaza liked it.
I know, because so what happens is this. I'll show you what happens. And this is why it's horrible to test like this. I shouldn't have done this, but it's fine. So when you create a broadcast, okay, for the future, you can view it on Facebook. I'm going to show you that in a second here. So actually, everyone is seeing this right now. I shouldn't have done this. I need to delete it now because everyone's seeing this. I need to delete it. Look, 19 people have seen it. So and Ignacio liked it. So what happens is, just like on YouTube where it created that page to tell people that it's coming, Facebook does the same thing. So you see everyone is seeing that this is going to happen Thursday at 3 p.m. and I just typed hello. So I got to delete this now. But it creates this page, and then you can send this link. You can send that link to everyone and say, come watch this at this time. So it's really great. The StreamYard and the way it makes it so easy. It makes it so easy. So let me delete this. So we're going to delete this. so that people don't think that we're going crazy. Okay, so but we can look at what's going to happen here. So this is actually happening tomorrow. You guys should all attend if you can. It's happening tomorrow at 10 a.m. So Joe's going to be having a check-in with our chief economist with Florida Realtors, Dr. O'Connor. So make sure that you come in and view that presentation. That's going to be happening on StreamYard. So basically, I sent Dr. O'Connor the link to StreamYard, and that's how he's going to be joining Joe tomorrow. So you kind of see the back end of how it's happening. So I can view this on Facebook. I should have broadcast it to YouTube too. So we'll see the same thing that we saw for the other test one. So see, that is ready, and people can just come to this link and they'll be able to watch it tomorrow at 10 a.m. So that's how we're setting things up. It makes it really easy. So if you're going to be using YouTube, and you're going to be going live, I would definitely be going live with StreamYard. And I would be
the banner, the picture that was there, you made that picture in Canvas or you made that picture in StreamYard?
I made this picture in Canva.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have, in order to get fancy with the way I get fancy with the graphics is I did this in StreamYard or in Canva. And then I upload it into StreamYard. Okay. But that's it. If you're, yeah, for sure. If you're going to be going live on YouTube, I would definitely go and look at StreamYard. Let me look and see what is our billing. So we are on the professional monthly plan, and it's $49 a month. It's a little bit pricey. So you need to be serious about doing this before you commit, but you can get a free account. You just have to deal with their branding. I think you can get a free account.
I think there is another one that is cheaper than that one.
Do you know which one it is?
Yes, and when I did it, yeah, the $25, you see? And if I send somebody the invitation for you to join StreamYard, they give you a discount. And they give me a discount for referral because I'm referring people. So if any one of you wants to, let me know. I send you the so you can get discounts.
Wow. Yes, like, baby.
Oh my God. You know, Brian, this, wow.
Yeah, what about me, Maria?
I know, right? You know what? Because I signed in, I had this account before. I had a different price range from you guys. So I guess because after this COVID-19, everybody was using it, so they raised the price.
Yeah, well, $25. It's all right. How much were you paying, Maria Carmen?
It's 20.
Oh, see, that's nice. But you know what? I mean, good for them. It's really, but the tools and the features that you get, I think it's for sure it's worth it. But the difference between the 25 and the 49 clearly.
And the professional is 39. So.
Yeah, this is you get 2 destinations with the 25, so you could do Facebook and YouTube still. Okay, it's just we have a 5 destinations. We don't really use that much, and then the recording. Sometimes we go on maybe 3 destinations at most. But the recording, you get 4 hours of recording versus the 8 hours recording on the professional. But you can download. So once it's recorded, StreamYard makes it really easy for you to download the videos and save on your own device.
Yeah.
Okay. But this here, the free one, you have to deal with the StreamYard branding, which you don't really want to do because it's not going to look professional if you have the StreamYard logo. So if you want to try it a few times just to make sure that you want to learn it and try it that way, you can on the free, and then upgrade to the 25. And then on the free account, you can stream up to 20 hours per month on the free plan. Okay. Any other questions?
Okay, what is the difference in the YouTube that you pay? There is accounts for YouTube that you pay. Why the people pay?
The only reason that you would pay for YouTube is they have like special content for you to view, like kind of like Netflix. And then they also have like YouTube TV where like you can get actual channels like Bravo and ABC and like channels like TV channels. That's the only reason that you would pay. You wouldn't pay for a YouTube account to upload content.
But all the stream lives are free. So all these channels that are from church that are doing through YouTube, they are completely free.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I need to tell my pastor about StreamYard. I'm going to send them the email so they can get the discount.
Yeah.
You got a referral. Wow.
Go for it, Maria.
Llorar.
Get the discount.
Yes, because they are doing Facebook Live anyway all Sundays. And if they connect YouTube and Facebook, it's as you said, they're going to have 52 videos after a year in YouTube, and Facebook is gone, but then YouTube stay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
I mean it's a great thing for churches too, to be able to stream. It's pretty easy, and you could have multiple camera angles too. You know, if you have somebody else join, you could have a different camera angle, and somebody could be switching back and forth to different cameras. So,
But let me ask you this: there are some people that stream live videos in YouTube, but not all of them stay there. It's because they making them private then?
yeah, they make them private or they delete it or something like that.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Okay, any other questions?
Let me see the chat. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, I haven't been looking at the chat. Where did it go?
If she can use La Rosa with another blue colors or another colors. Yes, you can use any colors that you want to, I believe.
No, you can't change the logo to a different
No,
color.
the logo, no, but the colors, because you have the logo there with another colors right now.
Well, that's for Pride, so that's very special. That's a special thing. So you wouldn't normally be able to change the color. But because it's Pride Month, that's the reason why it's changed right now. But
It's what?
you need to stick to just the regular blue or the white.
Yeah, the logo cannot change. You
Correct.
cannot change the logo. But
It's Pride Month. That's what he's talking about. Pride Month.
It's Pride Month, so that's why it's the
That's
rainbow.
why you see the colors. Yes, exactly.
Any other questions? Let's see. Can I use? And then can I create a URL? How do you create a URL for YouTube to put into CirclePix? So you just need to log into your, that's a question that came to me. How do I create a URL for YouTube? You just for CirclePix. So you need to log into your CirclePix and you need to log into your YouTube at the same time and just connect them, okay? And it's just like a one button thing, okay? Any other questions? All right, guys. Well, if you want to rewatch it, Maria and Nahari are going to create a YouTube channel.
perfect. Thank you so much, guys. And
All
if
right.
you want the email, let me know, guys. I send it to you too.
If you want a discount on StreamYard, contact Maria.
Yes. Perfect. Thank you so much, guys. See you this Thursday. Remember, now it's going to be Tuesday and Thursday for the coffee break and updates. Thank you, Brian.
Right, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.